2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point.
I like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now, here's Ball. Makes it off the glass.
You know, no matter what you throw at him, this kid is unflappable. He's muscling through defensive contact and still scoring. That's impressive.
Fournier's shot is off.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Ball, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Ball against Fultz. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. Vucevic finds Fournier. Back to Vucevic. Here's Fultz. Magic moving the ball around. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, it's so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Isaac up top. Back to Fournier. Dishes to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Gordon.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. Fournier against Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. On the wing, Isaac. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. The dish to Fultz. The tray. Fournier's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Evan Fournier.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Redick. Charity stripe shot. Williamson. Great positioning on the putback.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Here's Gordon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Williamson. Good. Nice job down low.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Now here's Ross. Will it go? A shot off that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. From 11 feet away, Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Bamba. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Augustine kicks to Ennis. To the inside. Here's Gordon. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Hart. That one falls.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Ross dishes to Augustine. Williamson with the block. They get it back. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hart. No good on the last second attempt there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. New Orleans on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 15-6 run. I'm New Orleans back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando, they've got Vucevic. Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the shooting guard. Jackson misses. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Bamba. Rebounded by Hart. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
But they recover it. It doesn't go for him. Pelicans leading by 7. Passes to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. Again, the Pelicans score. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. To the paint. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ross. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. Pass to Redick. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Redick's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Now Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Okafor kicks to Hart. Back to Okafor. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ross with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Bamba. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Redick following the score by Mohamed Bamba. was shot by Redick. No good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time score.
Now, here's Isaac. Fultz finds Vucevic. Excellent D there from Okafor. Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Holiday. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Orlando's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Carter Williams can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Puts up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Isaac. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Melli is checked in for Okafor. Then for the Magic. Gordon comes in for Vucevic. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Ball against Augustine. Ball no good. The Magic trail by 10. Now the pass to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Augustine against Ball. Good on the bucket.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Off target from outside. Ingram outside. They grab their own miss.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Fournier passes to Fultz. And stolen by Favors. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now here is Holiday. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got 6 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Fultz kicks to Isaac. Here's Fournier. Second shot opportunity. Isaac passes to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around from 6 feet. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Vucevic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now Fournier following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Outside Gordon. Outside Fournier. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a switcher also for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Ross. Takes the 3. Gordon, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Ball against Fultz. From 11 feet away. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 8. Isaac right side. Here's Ross. He can't hit that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Here's Williamson. No good on the shot. Gordon with the defensive effort. And now Orlando on the break. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Fultz. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Carter Williams comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
And Hayes throws it down.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
1:05 left to play in the third. Gordon finds Carter Williams. Back to Gordon. Now Augustine. He's covered by Ball. Augustine passes to Gordon. Excellent D there from Ball. New Orleans leading by 13. Redick with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Pelicans shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Ball, the pass to Hayes. Here's Melly. Back to Hayes. Redick with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, it is hard work trying to guard Redick because he stays active and is never still, always on the move.
And both free throws good for Redick.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. And so it's New Orleans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the 1.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Now here is Holiday. It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Favors. Outside for Redick. Over to the wing. Here's Melly. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Back to Ross. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Ross. He dishes it to Vucevic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Ingram in for J.J. Redick. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in for Terrence Ross. Now here is Holiday. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Fournier dishes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. He kicks to Vucevic. He feeds it to Fournier. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Back to Holiday. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ingram against Isaac. Here's Favors. Ingram outside. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got his first 3 points of the game.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
And the technical free throw is good.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Now here's Fournier. This one for three. They get the rebound. Vucevic. And the rejection by Favors. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Vucevic, Williamson, the pass to Ball. Fires for three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now, here's Ball. Kicks it to Holiday. It's stolen by Fultz.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pelicans.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Derek Favors.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Fournier. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Holiday. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
For 3, Ingram can't get it to fall. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Fournier. Pass to Gordon, 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
Morant against Vucevic. Oh,
Did you see that? Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Shoots from the elbow. Good on the jump shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. For 3, Fournier. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Stolen by Brooks. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 6 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's the pass to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got his second bucket.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Fournier, following the score by Memphis. Gordon finds Fournier, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10, and finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance, and finished off by Morant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Isaac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow, and Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Orlando trailing here. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Fultz. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Inside, here's Gordon. The rebound by Anderson.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the lay.
Jones, no luck. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Lobbed up there for Isaac.
And good at choosing when to shoot. Isaac inserting himself into the offense at the right time.
Brooks outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Right back after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Orlando, Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Ennis. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Ross in at the two-guard spot. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Stolen by Anderson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Melton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Augustine from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. And there's the call on James Ennis. That is his first foul of the game. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Outside, Jones. Lobbed up there for Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Ross passes to Carter Williams. Back to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Augustine from outside. Orlando gets it back. Bamba kicks to Augustine. A three-pointer off the mark.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Melton, no good. The Magic trail by 6.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Jones. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fournier is checked in. And it's Ennis with the ball for the Magic. 6-point game. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, you don't see that very well. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 16.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Bamba passes to Fournier. It's Fournier on the wing. Fires the three. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Offensive rebound. No good from Clark. The Magic trail by 6. Bamba finds Fournier. Ross, that's good. Ross has got his first 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for John Morant. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon comes in for James Ennis. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Terrence Ross. 1:44 left in the first half. Unable to get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. And now Orlando on the break. Bamba's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's Valanciunas. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The three. It's rebounded by Fultz. Magic shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Isaac outside. Fournier gets a wide-open look. Vucevic, great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
There's Winslow. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Everything looked good until the finish. And it all goes wrong.
The shot's good from Fournier.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Winslow dishes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 8.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
To the left side wing. Isaac outside. Fultz the pass to Augustine. Here's Vucevic. No good with the tip. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. That's all for now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Fultz dishes to Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is what Brooks loves to do. Get out and run. He's good at making the right decision.
Well, Orlando shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Fournier for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
For three, Fournier. That shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Isaac. Ross comes in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Rebound by Ennis. And it's Ennis with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 11.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip. Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Ross with a wide-open look. The Magic getting another chance here. Ennis kicks to Ross. For the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Morant. And a switcher also for Orlando. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic.
And even though Valanciunas has added the three ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. The Magic trail by 15. Down low, stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. Anderson with the ball. And he gets the bucket.
Such an intelligent player. I love that Anderson has a sense for where to get to in transition.
Carter-Williams kicks to Augustine. Magic moving the ball around. Passes it to Carter-Williams for three. Ross, good on the triple. Ross has got 5 points so far.
And when you're open, Carter-Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Jones in the post, headed by Augustine. The Magic have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Gordon up on top. Carter-Williams finds Gordon. Ross with it. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Gordon. And here's Anderson. And they're moving it up. Here's Melton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in, then for the Magic. Isaac's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Fultz in for Carter-Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Ross. For three, Fournier bangs home the trifecta. Fournier's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Magic. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Good on the shot. Jones has got 8 points.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Over to the left wing. Outside Fournier. Misses the three.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fournier against Brooks. Nice D from Fournier.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
It could go, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
They're just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Here's Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Morant.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For 3, Fournier buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Drills his third 3 of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Morant surveying the D. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Brooks against Fultz. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. In the corner, Winslow with it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jackson. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac finds Fournier. Now here's Gordon. Back to Fournier. Left side Gordon. Outside Fournier. And again it's Orlando with the 3.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Fournier against Morant. It's stolen by Vucevic. It's 2-on-1. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Fournier. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Fournier for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Jackson, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. The shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And that one's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
It's Morant with the drive. That one goes in. Morant's got 24.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Fultz kicks to Fournier from deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Brooks. The shot from the low post is good.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Isaac finds Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant against Fournier. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Morant for three. The offensive rebound. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Jackson. The putback. Valanciunas controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For three, Fournier. That one doesn't go. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
for the land of the free.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Garland dishes to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Sexton. Orlando with the ball. Outside Fournier. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. Pass to Drummond. No good that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Gordon finds Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Elbow shot is on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Sexton the pass to Osman. He dishes it to Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Osman. Outside, Sexton. Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Fournier gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Fournier's got 6.
And the quick release of Fournier, man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out left to the wing. It's Drummond, high post. Vucevic on him. Osman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Colin Sexton. Ross, he's checked in for the Magic. Vucevic against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Ross with a wide open look. They get it back. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Isaac passes to Ross. Now Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Another shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Nance finds Porter. 1:31 left in the first. Thompson passes to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that ties it up.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And there's the pass to Fultz. And here is Ross. Fires the 3. Porter pulls it in. There's Garland, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Ross for 3. Second chance shot. Vucevic from deep three-point range. No good from Ross.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Porter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ross kicks to Fultz. On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by Porter. Gordon dishes to Ross. A putback. Thompson with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. And the Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make this spectacular look routine?
For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers ahead, leading by just 2. The second quarter coming up right up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Augustine from outside. Great positioning on the putback.
Vucevic is known as being an excellent offensive rebounder, in part because he does such a good job at getting the ideal position for these putback throwdowns.
Porter passes to Thompson. Back to Porter. Trying to get open is Thompson. That's good from Porter on the assist by Thompson. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland. Augustine looking around. Carter Williams kicks to Augustine. Over Sexton. Offensive rebound. That shot off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Porter. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for Nance. And the change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Sexton kicks to Porter. Dishes to Drummond. Oh, Porter in position. Outside, Sexton. There's the feed to Drummond. Back to Sexton. And the layup is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Pass to Augustine. Fournier for 3. Love grabs the board.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Porter passes to Drummond. Love dishes to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love outside. Sexton with it. Bamba picks him up. They get it again. Sexton on the wing. Feeds it to Drummond. Tries again with 1 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Magic. Right side Fournier. Carter Williams, the pass to Fournier. The Magic again can't hit.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Sexton. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Windler. Drummond with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick out to Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look now for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Ennis. Ross comes in for Carter Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Fultz finds Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Garland dishes to Love. To the paint, stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Bamba. Outside Fournier. Back to Bamba. To the middle, trying to get something going. The shot's good from Fournier. That's now 8 points for Evan Fournier.
Fournier is somebody you can't allow to get comfortable. I mean, his jumper is cash moolah.
Osman, the pass to Love. And Drummond kicks to Garland. The pass to Osman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Passes it to Fultz. Ross dishes to Bamba. Pass to Gordon. Back to Bamba. Here's Fultz. For three, Fournier. That one misses. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right at
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Orlando has possession. Trailing by 4. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Isaac outside. For 3, Fournier. That one's not going to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Here's Fournier, plenty of space. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And he lays it straight in. Sexton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
For the finish, and Sexton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And his offense just hasn't been there.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Magic moving the ball around. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Fultz. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's stolen by Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing, defended by Sexton. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. It's a hand on it, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Isaac. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract it.
Nance against Vucevic. Nance passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Back to Vucevic.
And how about the composure of Vucevic? I mean, knowing the shot clock is running low, but still coming away with a great look in the end.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the feed to Thompson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ennis, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Pass to Augustine. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Back to Carter Williams. Stolen by Thompson. And here comes the break. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The pass to Ennis. Out to the wing. Got it off in time, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers on top, up 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Cleveland leading by 8. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Porter passes to Drummond. Passes it to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Isaac with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Vucevic finds Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Over Porter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, nothing like shooting shots you know you can make. Vucevic shooting that one with confidence.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Over Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Fultz kicks to Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ross has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Pass to Isaac. Ross in the corner. Back to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Not going to go that time. Good D by Drummond. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Fultz dishes to Ross. Back to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. Isaac up top. Orlando moving the ball around. Vucevic pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Drummond passes to Love. Outside Porter. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. And the pass to Gordon. There's the dish to Ross for 3. A fresh 14 for Orlando.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Garland dishes to Love. 1:32 left to play here in the 4th. Garland the pass to Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Ross kicks to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Ross. Back to Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic. Cavaliers with the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Porter, no luck.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Vucevic the pass to Isaac. Ross against Porter. And he banks in the layup.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
Here's Windler. Pass to Garland. Ross against Porter. Garland kicks to Porter. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Ross for 3. But they get it back. Windler the pass to Drummond. Here's Love. It's off.
Commendable effort that time by Gordon on the defensive end. Really makes the extra effort to get to the shot.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg. The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home court means a lot to this team. The skyline of Orlando is seen here during... Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fultz. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Some solid defense from Ingram. Left side, Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got the first points up on the board for the Pelicans.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Here's Fournier. Here's Vucevic. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Here's Fournier from deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Williamson against Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fultz against Ball. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Clock at 4. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Ingram with it. Isaac picks him up. Right at the free throw line. Favors. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Now here's Fultz. Stolen by Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Fultz finds Vucevic. To the inside, here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Ball. Holiday with it. Over Fultz. Up again, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Here is Ross. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Vucevic dishes to Augustine. Tips it, and Isaac stays with it.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac. A young, mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
Pass to Melly. 1:05 left here in the first quarter. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Good work there as it goes.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Redick for three. And Vucevic pulls it down. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Isaac passes to Augustine. Got a piece of it, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. And then for New Orleans, Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli, and it's Josh Hart in for Brandon Ingram. Now here's Redick, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The second chance effort misses at the rim. The Magic trail by 5. Vucevic finds Bamba. Here's Ennis. Back to Bamba. Pass to Ennis. For three, Ross. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got Vucevic. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter-Williams in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Orlando trailing here. Ross on the wing. Passes it to Carter-Williams. Magic moving the ball around. No good from Ross.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
To the wing right side. Hart kicks to Jackson. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Ross. Shot clock at 6. Williamson left side. Count the basket. That's now 8 points for Zion Williamson.
Wow, Zion wears down the defender, and he was ready to take the last second shot.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Vucevic dishes to Ennis. Back to Vucevic. He kicks it to Ross. They get it back. Here's the three. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Williamson against Ross. The pass to Hayes. Back to Williamson. Clock is at 3. And the basket is good. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ross on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle, taken away by Hayes. And New Orleans pushing it up now. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Carter-Williams. And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for Orlando. No points yet here in the... Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross leading the charge. Evan Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Fournier for 3. The Magic again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Magic trail by 12. Outside Fournier. Dishes it to Bamba. Back to Fournier. Pass to Bamba. Kicks it to Fournier. Clock at 6. Misses off the right iron.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Fournier. Okafor with the steal. Ball with it. Defended now by Fournier. Back to Ball. Now the dish to Okafor. The feed to Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. Holiday dishes to Okafor. Hard kicks to Hayes. Pass to Holiday. There's Ball with the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Bamba passes to Vucevic. And Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 14. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Ingram kicks to Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. That'll do it for the first half. Pelicans on top. They lead by 12. And now, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. They turned up the heat in the second quarter. And they're in good position for the second half with their lead standing at 12. What did you think, Shaq? And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now sit.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. Stolen by Holiday.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Back to Ball.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Back to Gordon. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 12 in the game.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Fultz with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. They grab their own miss. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Ball against Fournier. 5 to shoot. Here's Isaac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Scooped up. The kick out to Holiday. Offline with his three.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Lonzo Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Favors. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Favors is a terrific big man, a wonderful passer who sees the floor so well.
Ross passes to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Fires from 14. Pelicans pull it in. Favors has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Isaac. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Gordon with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Passes it to Fultz. Ross with a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Drew Holiday. And the free throw, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Hart, no good. The Magic trail by 15. Ross passes to Isaac. Down low. Now here's Ross. But they'll get another chance. Isaac finds Ross. Another miss by Orlando.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Ingram wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Ingram's got 5 now.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Ingram with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. Redick's got the ball. Out to Ingram. From deep 3-point range. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Isaac outside. Now here's Fultz. Augustine in the corner. And so Orlando again turning it over. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Now the pass to Hart. It's Ingram on the wing. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Pass to Hart. It's Ingram on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. And now Orlando on the break. It's tipped. Launches it. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Augustine finds Ross. And here's Fultz. Pass to Gordon. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gordon's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And so it's New Orleans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Gordon, and it's Ross in at the 3. for three. Ingram. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside, Ball. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 15. Fournier for three. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Ball. Ingram passes to Hayes. Out to the right wing. Here's Ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Passes the ball. Williamson kicks to Ball. For three, Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And there it is for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Feeds it to Hayes. Kicks it out to Williamson. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. DJ Augustine picks one up. So for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Hart.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Ball finds Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
There's the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Inside, taken away by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And here's Ingram from the arc. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
I think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Holiday up top. He's guarded by Fournier. Let's go. Outside Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
That's good from Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. 1:31 left in the 4th. Fournier gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Ingram with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. There's Williamson with the 3. The putback. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And the basket by Gordon.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for New Orleans.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Ingram.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday gets the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac goes in. Pass to Fultz from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. From deep. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for... And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, and the starting group for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Brooks against Fournier, dishes it to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Drilled from 11 feet out. Fournier's got the first basket of the game for the Magic. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Fournier for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Winslow. Poked away. And here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 5.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Fournier finds Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Over Brooks. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Fournier's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Morant against Fultz. And that one's good. Morant.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Gordon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
The drive by Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic. Now here's Fournier. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fultz. He has 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Bamba passes to Augustine. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. Tries again. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Gutteridge, the pass to Melton. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Left side Fournier. Was on the wing. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 4. .104 left to play in the first quarter. Fournier into the lane. He gets it in there. Fournier's got 9 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Melton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For three, Ross. Here's Bamba. Down low. Outside Fournier. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Back to Augustine. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gordon the pass to Ross. Outside Fournier. Connects from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Here's Melton. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
For three, Ross. He can't get it to go. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Magic lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Ennis in at the three spot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Vucevic dishes to Carter Williams. Ross with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Vucevic with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Left side Jones to the middle. Now Valanciunas. And they pick up two.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Ross for three. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Brooks. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
It's deflected. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Isaac comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Back to Isaac. Pass to Ennis. Here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Fournier's checked in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. The Grizzlies also making a change. Melton's checked in. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Augustine. Fultz looking around. With the teardrop, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backboard, especially on the offensive glass, putting that height to good use.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Markelle Fultz. The Grizzlies also making a change. Gutterich is checked in. Isaac kicks to Augustine. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Off target from three-point range. Now the Grizzlies with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. Yep, that one goes.
That's nice hustle up the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Fournier's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. There's Winslow. And the pass to Gutterich. The 10-footer. Winslow. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. .34 seconds left in the first half. The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Augustine. To the paint. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on jump. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
For Memphis, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Deep 2 from Ross. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're put.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. The first quarter was a difficult one for Memphis. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability to slow down shooting. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's Fultz. And he banks in the layup. Fultz has got the first basket of the second half here for Orlando.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Count it.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And here's Fultz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The shifty nature of Fultz's game often puts the defense in a bind. Difficult trying to guard without fouling.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Morant. 18 points for him. Rebounded by Isaac. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And finished off by Fultz.
Possessing the athleticism to hammer it down, you better check out Fultz. He's demonstrating how powerful he can be.
Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That shot off. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Fournier. And he jams it with authority.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their fourth miss in 5 attempts.
And it's Gordon missing.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Morant. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Fournier passes to Bamba. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Isaac with the steal. For the lead. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop it.
Here's Melton. Carter Williams covering. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Outside for Jackson. It's stolen by Ennis. Fournier goes in. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Back to Carter Williams. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Ennis with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bamba kicks to Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that one falls for Fournier. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Poked loose. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. The drive by Gordon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the Grizzlies with possession here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones in the post, guarded by Fultz. Ross on the wing. Morant with the steal. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Fournier in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Fournier's shot is off.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just won in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Pass to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. The Magic again can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
The pass to Vucevic. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
Fournier finds Vucevic. The putback, it's good on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Here's Morant. And that one drops. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Passes it to Vucevic. Stolen by Anderson. Ross with the steal. There's the dish to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Kept alive. And it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 4.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in 2nd and 3rd opportunities.
And that one's good, Morant.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the 4th.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Kyle Anderson. And now we've got the intentional foul. Morant outside to take the lead. That one no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. He kicks to Ross. Pass to Fultz. Feeds to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
To the inside. It's stolen by Fultz. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I mean, what a defensive play there, guys. That's a huge momentum swing when you tie up a game on a play like that.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break. And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Folks relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
The drive by Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And finished off by Morant.
That's a Ja Morant special, ripping the hearts out of the opponent.
Memphis leading. Here's Jackson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
He's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Here's Fultz. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Morant scanning the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic outside Fournier. They get it back. Count it.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Morant. It's in!
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with height.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This wins. Welcome, and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Love. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Kicks to Love. Back to Drummond. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. About a minute played so far here in the first. And there's the pass to Vucevic. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Osman.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
That gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi, always showing up here to compete.
Now here's Gordon. It's good.
An underrated part, really, of being a sick athlete like Gordon, body control. Used it there to keep the form on his shot.
Here is Love. Here's Sexton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Now Love. Following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Just 5 on the clock. Osman kicks to Sexton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Fultz dishes to Ross. The Magic again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Love the pass to Porter. He feeds it to Drummond. That's tipped. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Count that bucket.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Love outside. Inside. Porter dishes to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Garland the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Pass to Fultz. Ross with a wide open look. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Love outside. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Garland with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:06 left to play in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fultz finds Ross. No good with the triple. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Offensive rebound. Pass to Garland. To the paint. Drummond dishes to Garland. Another shot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Clock at 2. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Garland. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Porter passes to Drummond. The kick out to Porter. And another miss by Cleveland. And so it's Cleveland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
DJ Augustine out there with Carter-Williams. Then it's Ennis. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Porter dishes to Thompson. To the wing on the left. Drummond passes to Thompson. Back to Drummond. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Bamba. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Bamba's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Magic. To the right side. Down low. Here's Thompson. And he converts the layup.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
Ennis passes to Vucevic. And the shot goes in. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Drummond dishes to Nance. Drummond working against Bamba. And Drummond kicks to Nance.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Passes it to Augustine. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 7. Porter passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Ennis. Here's Carter-Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Dishes it to Ennis. Back to Carter-Williams. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Vucevic trying to get open. Here's Bamba. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And at almost 7 feet tall. Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Carter-Williams. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Cleveland also making some changes. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Garland in for Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start
to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Ross finds Isaac. Gordon trying to break loose. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 7 on the bucket from Isaac.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. To the inside. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Cleveland. Love kicks to Osman. Inside. Stolen by Gordon. Pushing it up. Here's Fournier. Finished off the break. And now it's only a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Fultz against Thompson. Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Fournier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Thompson passes to Windler. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 4. Gordon finds Fournier. Here's Fultz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fultz has got his first points in this one.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
It's stolen by Fultz.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
There's 14 seconds left here in the second. Out to Nance. The pass to Windler. Back to Nance. To the left wing. Here's Love. It's all tied in Orlando. We'll see you back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Neil. For Orlando, it was a challenging first quarter. We saw them with a striking lack of effort on the defensive end. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Back to Fultz, and Sexton over to help. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Stolen by Garland. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right wing. Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Sexton. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And that one goes long.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Vucevic finds Fournier for the lead. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Isaac. Now Fultz. Back to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier's shot is off.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead. Here's Fultz. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Garland dishes to Drummond. Isaac with the steal. And stolen by Drummond. It's good. Drummond's got 8 points.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Garland kicks to Love. And a miss there on the triple. The Magic trail by 4. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. He dishes it to Vucevic and stolen by Love. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Porter comes in for Garland. Augustine looking around. Fournier for 3. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Orlando trailing here. Vucevic with it. 6 points for him. Ennis kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Fournier. Back to Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Porter dishes to Drummond, and he makes that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
The pass to Augustine. Fournier for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Porter kicks to Osman. Feeds it to Drummond. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Fournier pass to Ennis. Back to Fournier. The three-pointer, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Fournier in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
The jumper continues to look better. Larry Nance Jr. not bashful at taking shots that he feels he can make.
At the elbow, it's Bamba. The dish now to Carter-Williams. Back to Bamba. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
So for the Magic, Gordon comes in for Bamba. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Fournier. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garland, he's checked in for Sexton. Pass to Windler. And Thompson kicks to Nance. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Isaac.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter against Ross. And here is Garland. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Vucevic. The Cavaliers again can't hit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Inside, here's Windler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, easy call.
That one is off. Fultz, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. He's off on the second.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Windler. Isaac with some nice D.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And Isaac is, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Love finds Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's now 6 points for Tristan Thompson.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Ross for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, the big man Thompson intent on getting out in transition that time.
Gordon dishes to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Back to Fultz. Outside Gordon. Over Love. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. Fournier in the corner. Vucevic trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Cleveland.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drummond.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Sexton kicks to Garland. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Love the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force.